pumpkin bread.
Is that what you say?
Zoological findings. Zoological findings.
Is that what you say before your podcast?
Yeah.
My name's Susan.
And I'm Famous Dave's. The brand incarnate. I'm just a whole lot of smoked meat.
That won't demonetize us at all.
Oh, I'm
Famous Dave, right sign on our first video ever. You're not Famous Dave. I am.
We have to take out our very first video for a cease and desist from Famous Dave Barbecue.
So we need an intro.
What's the name of our thing?
I can't believe it's not clickbait. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Welcome to our channel. So a lot of people have like intros where they say something like specific.
But not us. We speak only in generalities. I feel like this is pretty good.
My name's Christina.
And I'm Seth.
Nathan Green. This is actually the Seth Green. I feel like you should capitalize on the fact that your last name is Green more. Like, just in case.
I'm Seth Green, the famous one.
Doesn't he have red hair?
I'm Seth Green, the redheaded one. Previously on, I can't believe it's not quick bait.
Yeah, we would say welcome back to our channel, but this is our first video. We're obviously really excited.
So welcome back from that pause you took 2 seconds in to fix yourself a Hot Pocket.
Welcome back from the video that you just watched that's probably related to this video.
Welcome back from the video that you wanted to watch, but is loading because it's a really high definition video. So you're like, I'll watch this crap instead.
Quality video. So today we wanted to talk about something that's very important in the world right now.
Yeah.
Everyone knows about it. In fact, I was actually surprised to find out that like there's like real reporters reporting on this. Like, I'm not kidding.
Oh, who's texting you?
No, nobody texts me. It's the next door.
Can't read it.
Because I'm a grown-up. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about this drama right now. It feels confusing to me about why it's such a big deal.
Me too.
And I am very surprised that like E and people and I've like all of these big accounts are like weighing in on this. So I guess YouTube is a bigger deal than we all thought. But the best part is we decided to make a YouTube channel before all this happened. And we just thought, you know what? Let's push us into the cliff of YouTube to pandemonium.
Into the cliff.
Pandemonium.
Into the cliff and off the ocean.
Yeah, so I recently found out about this because I get on YouTube every so often before I go to sleep. Seth never gets on YouTube, except when someone sends him the friendly turtle videos. Seth has no idea about this because he never does anything with his life. I'm just kidding. Seth has a really cool podcast. It's called Uninformed Opinions. Opinion?
Singular.
That's dumb. Sounds like a one and done podcast, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Uninformed Opinion that you can watch. No, you can listen.
You can watch it on. You can watch it on Apple Podcasts.
Second, stick by. On Spotify and Apple Music.
And Google and Stitcher.
Nobody knows what those are. And I sound like a businesswoman robot. I think I'm episode 2 or 4 or 3.
2?
I'm either 2, 3, or 4.
It's one of.
Seth, in all of his perceptive ways, is going to try to answer my informational interview. It's not really an informational interview, but I want it to be. Because that feels clickbaity to me. You might need to hum a little bit too.
Oh, you mean when I have the headphones on?
Seth has never hummed in his life.
It feels good though.
That's a hum.
I like the vibration.
And then, can you hear me at all? I don't believe him. All right, so we're going to talk about the James Charles and Tati drama. Seth knows nothing. Seth knows nothing about... That's scary. Any of the drama. I don't think he knows who Tati or James Charles is. We're about to find out through our questions. But let's just have a little bit of fun with this interview and this conversation. And hopefully Seth, through his improvisation skills, can maybe figure out some of the things that I'm asking him. I'm sure if you've clicked on this video, then you know about the drama. If not, this is not the video for you because we're not going to tell you anything you need to know. Go watch both of their videos Mainly Tati's video. I think it's 48 minutes long. Maybe it's not. It's long, but it's helpful. I have a lot of feelings about it. Seth is about to create feelings about it. And here we go. I did it.
You did it right in time. That's good.
I know, I heard it beeping.
Let's parse this puppy out.
Parse?
Yeah, take it apart.
The puppy?
Yeah, you take the puppy apart so that you can understand it, put it back together as a whole dog.
We had different childhoods.
I grew up fine.
Homeschooled. Okay, so first off, I want to know how you feel
Pretty good.
about, first of all, this like beauty guru that's been in the community for like 10 plus years. Her name is Tati.
Tati.
And like, just how do you feel about like Tati as a beauty guru and like her community standpoint in YouTube, like what she's done as like a trailblazer and like who she is and like what she deserves.
Yeah. So I think the big thing about Tati is that as a beauty guru, you know, you have to walk that fine line between being being like totally zen in that just perfect like meditative state, but also being beauty. And for the most part, I think she does like an okay job of it.
Okay.
But I think that she maybe leans a little bit too hard into the guru lifestyle, and is just kind of a little bit too much of like an ascetic and living that kind of like stripped down bare bones life that just doesn't do wonders for the foundation. You know, living in a hut in eastern India with no running water on purpose. It's available, but like you want to embrace that lifestyle. You want to be the beauty guru.
So, as she's having this feud with James Charles, who is also a beauty guru, you kind of talked about leaning into that lifestyle, and how do you feel like both of them separately together lean into that lifestyle or not lean into that lifestyle?
Well, conversely, James Charles, his shortfalling has been that he's leaned too hard into the beauty.
Okay.
To the point where we can all tell that James Charles has ceased to be, and he's now just a mannequin covered in palette upon palette of naked. Is that his big brand?
So how do you feel in general about James Charles being this explosive YouTube sensation really quickly after all of these other people put years in, and he's so young? How do you feel about who James Charles is and what he and what he represents?
Good question. Thanks for asking. James Charles, as we all know, is the classic silver spoon YouTuber. And by that, I mean he records strictly using silver spoons as lighting. That's how you get... People think it's a ring light, but he has...
reflection.
Arranged a circle of silver spoons and his roommate shines a flashlight off the silver spoons. And that's how you get that signature James Charles look. Okay. Kind of the tricky thing here is that silver spoonerism, it belies the fact that he's not actually that great of a cosmetician? Cosmonaut.
Smoke and silver mirrors.
Exactly.
Okay, excellent. So the big drama surrounding this is that James Charles has known Tati for years, and they have been very close, and she has been like kind of he's referred to her as like his mom, so to speak, in the beauty community, even though James Charles has a mother. And then Tati's husband, whose name is also James, not confusing at all for someone entering this drama. He has kind of referred to him as his dad, and they live close to one another, and he goes over there a lot. How do you feel, and what do you think the implications are of the age difference between the two of them, and the age difference weighing in on just all of this drama in general?
Yes.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
You've heard it here first, folks.
The age difference is definitely a considerably disturbing factor. The fact that everyone involved was born on a leap year only compounds the matter. So as they get older, and this is mathematically sound, believe me, their age span just increases. They get farther and farther apart.
Sure.
And so it's obscene.
Okay.
I think it's obscene for a 4-year-old man taking into account his leap year birthdays.
His leap yearism.
To be looking to these 12-year-olds as his parents.
Sure.
That's crazy.
And it's not legal either. So the drama originated, and I guess it had been building up between the two of them for a while, and I think there was a lot of forgiveness and give and take in the relationship because of the history. But Tati had this brand that she had created, this product, and she had spent a lot of time and energy and research into it. And James Charles, being one of her good friends, said, I support you. I do not support this competitive brand that sells something very particularly specific to Tati's thing. And then James said, I don't like the competition anyway. Their brand sucks. I support you. I support your brand. And then went to Coachella and had an opportunity to support this brand and took it. And so that's what originated the drama. So can you talk a little bit about that brand in specific and just your thoughts on, how heavy this is that James Charles chose the competitive brand over his friendship?
Yeah. Well, on one hand, I get it. We've all been to Coachella and left with something we shouldn't have.
We're at Coachella right now, actually.
Now, Coachella is obviously a place for taking things you shouldn't. We all know that. But what you have to look at is what precedents have been set in your life. So, if you make a promise to the Boy Scouts of America, for instance, this isn't, an example from my personal life. This is just hypothetical. But if a young boy, we'll call him Seth, makes a promise to the Boy Scouts of America that he will always look out for the interests of the forest and of nature above the interests of cigarettes, then that's something that, you've got to uphold. You set a precedent. If you immediately make a promise to cigarettes, then fine. You're good. But let's say that Seth changes his tune and becomes I would say just a casual spokesperson. Some would say a crony for the cigarette industry. Then that's a broken promise. Mm-hmm. And restitution needs to be made to the Boy Scouts of America. And I definitely tracked that metaphor back to its source and found it to be not worthwhile.
After the brand drama happened,
Yeah.
Tati had this beautiful birthday dinner in Seattle, where she's from.
Gorgeous.
is stunning. We were both there.
Not by invitation.
Waiting tables.
Yes. Waiting tables at the restaurant next door. It was a Shoney's.
In Seattle. If you haven't been to the Shoney's in Seattle, sponsor us.
Today's episode brought to you by people who have been to the Shoney's of Seattle and rated it poorly on Yelp.
There's all this controversy about James Charles' sexuality and him like being predatory towards straight men, and apparently at the dinner their waiter James Charles had a crush on, and like all of this stuff happened. It was Seth. And you know, things escalated, and Tati was really embarrassed at the dinner table at James' behavior. And so that was kind of the secondary breaking point. Do you feel like that was that Tati's response to the situation was appropriate? Is it any of her business? Is it her business because it was her birthday dinner, or like, do we need to like let people live? I mean, what are your thoughts on all of that?
Well, this all comes down to the classic birthday rules.
Okay.
Birthday rules.
People forget all the time.
Let's break it down for you. 1, it's my party. I can cry if I want to.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
it's okay. Oh. It's okay to hook up with people at your friend's birthday party. That's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. But not if you were taking away from your own crying time. So okay. Tati was getting right into her crying fit, which is her constitutional right.
Because it's her birthday.
Right. And James took the focus away from that by hitting on this server. 2. Obviously, if you've ever been to a birthday party at a restaurant, the birthday girl or boy or non-gender defining birthday person has dibs on the server. Come on. So,
I hate that you just said that.
As soon as they walked in, Tati called dibs. I heard it.
The minute they walked in.
We all heard it.
We all heard it.
Tati called dibs.
Tati called dibs.
Hashtag about the episode today. Hashtag Tati called dibs.
I'm so glad you're bringing up these birthday rules, because I feel like it's something that we're raised with and we forget as we get older, because like it only happens once a year and like people stop reminding you. So let's move on to rule number 3 for birthdays.
I learned on my 5th birthday party.
Yeah.
When I asked my mom, I was like,
Mama, can I call dibs on the server?
And she said, of course you can, honey.
It's your birthday.
You're my golden angel
Rule
boy.
number 2. And that's when you learned. Now let's discuss rule number 3.
Yeah. Rule number 3, as we all remember,
from our childhood,
is if your gift cannot withstand violent shaking, it's no gift at all.
Yeah.
That's, I would say 75, I haven't done the exact math on it, but it's roughly 75% of the fun of receiving a gift is violently shaking it.
Yeah.
So.
And no one can take that away from you.
No. Apparently, unless you're James Channing.
Charles.
James Charles.
James Channing Charles. A lot of people don't know his middle name is Channing.
That's a great name, actually. James Channing Charles.
I'm James Channing Charles. Welcome back to my channel. You know, I was talking to the Queen the other day. Oh yes, that Queen. And she said, "Dear James Channing Charles."
So that includes live animals.
Porcelain animals.
Glass animals.
Very delicate vinyl by the band Glass Animals.
Ceramic glass animals.
Members of the band Glass Animals who you have put inside of a box, who you know to have avian bird syndrome and have breakable bones.
The ashes of the people that were formerly in the band Glass Animals. Just stop gifting packets of gum. Like, nobody wants that on their birthday. that's a gift you just give to someone in passing. Like, hey, it's good to see you. Here's a packet of gum. And then you're like, yes, I needed that. But it's not my birthday. So thankfully, I can receive this gift with joy.
Yeah. Or, you know, I like to give gifts to strangers just as a way to kind of like, you know, touch their life with kindness. So I'll slip people an opened packet of Orbit gum.
Yeah.
And I'll just wink at them and say, and walk away with no explanation,
and then they
because
know.
I believe in kindness.
And you would never do that if it was the stranger's birthday. And there's just like a certain birthday aura that you know, you could be ready to slip the gum, but if the birthday aura is pulsing, you take it back. Because that's rule number 4. Rule number 5, as we all know, is that the birthday honoree motto for the evening is, I'm just here to party. And that has to be honored.
It has to be honored.
It has to be honored.
And
so the minute the honoree says, I'm just here to party, all bets are off.
When the honoree says, I'm just here to party, that immediately has to start a round-robin round of compliments about the honoree.
Ending with a harmonious, multi-dimensional level of singing, I'm just here to party. To the tune of Happy Birthday, because no one sings that song anymore.
Let's remind people, just in case they're fuzzy on the lyrics. 1, 2, 3. I'm just here to party. I'm just here to party.
This is hard.
I don't care about your feelings. I'm just here to party.
And then whoever ends at the lowest note gets the first shot of the evening. 5 rules to birthdays. We have more that we have developed over the years because we are both rule followers, but that will be a separate episode.
Yeah, subscribe now to the name of this channel.
Subscribe now to, I can't believe it's not clickbait, to learn about the 25 top rules of birthday honorees.
Yeah, and to hear more fun facts that I definitely know about Tatiana Verbinski and James Taylor, the recording artist. James Charles, : this is the end of you.
And that's what I think the video should have been. But we all know James has this like famous catchphrase. We all know it.
Yeah.
And it is,
funky time, here we come.
so close. I feel like he maybe wouldn't have been in this drama. His catchphrase and his merchandising is sisters. He calls everyone sisters.
That was close.
Super close. So
Funky
Tati's,
time, sisters, here I come.
Tati's video was labeled,
Funky time, sisters, here I come.
Tati's video was labeled,
Oh, sisters no more.
closer. Tati's video was labeled,
Nah sisterhood of
Shorter.
the no pants.
short. Tati's video was labeled,
Divine sisterhood of the you're done, you're dead to me.
you were closer, there you go. Tati's video was famously labeled,
Sisters, more like poosters.
can't forget this. Tati's video was labeled, Bye Sister.
Oh.
Because she was saying
that she was saying goodbye to her sister, James Chalmers. So the consensus that everyone arrived at was we should go ahead and just unsubscribe to both of them.
Okay.
And go ahead and just follow
Jeffree Star. I can't believe
it's not Jeffree Star.
Oh, it would have been a better title. We would have got in trouble though.
Yeah, so we got all of their followers now. So I feel like things really ended well for us. I think I like to think of myself as kind of an objective person, a pretty rational person. And I think in this instance, because of the birthday rules, that is what gives Tati the moral high ground in this instance. So she has every right. I will say she has every right to cut Larry Chalmers Chompers III off. What does the story of Cain and Abel teach us? Forgiveness.
The 5 birthday rules.
Yes.
Ultimately, Red Rover, you're on Tati's team.
Yes. As the game goes, Red Rover, and then you pick teams.
Send James Chompers right over.
Yes, I believe that Tati has the moral high ground. She has the right to be upset. She has the right to cut ties with James.
Yeah.
But I believe that this is a real opportunity for Tati to take the higher ground and say, I forgive you.
Oh.
Enough, starring Jennifer Lawrence.
Enough, I forgive you.
Starring Jennifer Lawrence as Jennifer Lopez.
Enough 2, starring Jennifer Lawrence. Written by Jennifer Lopez. Did you say?
It's the goodbye train.
Did you say chill threats? Thanks for watching today. If you enjoyed this video and you laughed at all, I don't know.
Something's wrong with you.
We'll probably get funnier. We think each other are decently funny.
Right?
You know what? If you disliked it, just be honest with us. Seth will care more than I will, but I just maybe won't let him know.
I have a delicate ego.
Like, comment, subscribe. Hey guys, subscribe to us. We're gonna
just subscribe to us.
just subscribe to us.
Why wouldn't you just subscribe to us?
Just subscribe to us. We're gonna try to make funny content. You know, just like stuff that we want to watch.
Yes.
Laughing.
Just comment a fun word that can inspire us for a prop turtle, or a character turtle, or a premise turtle, to do some sketches. I don't like living my life as a normal human being, and I feel much more comfortable playing turtle, playing a character. So
We have video ideas that we have blanks in, so we guys need you to submit comments and ideas to fill in our metaphorical blanks.
don't say a bunch of racist bad stuff down there, please.
Be nice to us, because we're both really confident, but also both pretty insecure. Yeah.
No.
We know how Afion's work. And he named his children...
Tuesdays on
Second
NBC.
set of children. What happened to the first one?
We'll never know. Second set of children. It's time to go. This episode brought to you by Bravo's hit new show, Celebrity Mannequin. Goodbye, train.
Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Can you say like, comment, subscribe?
Like, comment, subscribe.
You did it! That's bad at goodbyes.